distinctive. As a matter of fact, for what it's worth, Grammarly can, yeah, that's long. We can get rid of that, and this, good, and this, or how about this? Yep. Grammarly helps you be concise. If your tone might make someone feel like this, Grammarly can remind you. It would help if you soften your tone. And if you need the support, Grammarly encourages you to write confidently. Because the better we all communicate, the better we connect. Grammarly, helping you connect. Go to Grammarly.com and download today.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the brand new settings that just released in version 10.40 update literally 30 minutes ago. Now I have a pretty good understanding of all these settings, as well as I've tried them all one by one. So this is probably going to be the best explanation video about these settings on YouTube. If you want to stay ahead of your friends, I'd definitely watch until the end of the video because you're going to learn a whole lot of useful information. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could drop a like on this video for bringing you this information so early, and let's get right into these new settings. So jumping into these new controller settings, the first thing you're going to notice is that all these settings here are grayed out. And the reason they're grayed out is because they've now given us an advanced option to go a lot more in depth. So there's now a new sensitivity tab that's just right next to this one. And when you first click on it, it should look like this. And basically what these 4 settings are is all your sensitivities compact into just 4 settings. So you got your look sensitivity here, which is your X and Y combined. So 10 would mean 10 vertical and 10 horizontal. You got your aim sensitivity here, or ADS, which is these 2 settings here. So they've combined them into one setting. You've got your build mode sensitivity here, which is your build mode here, and you've also got your edit mode sensitivity, which is your edit mode here. So this screen here is the new sensitivity screen, and this screen here is just for the newcomers coming onto the game. Only having to change 4 settings is going to be a lot easier for them to get their head around and start playing the game. But that's not why you clicked on this video, because in this video we're going to go into the advanced options. So the advanced options is currently off. As soon as you hit that arrow, you're going to get a warning, and that warning is pretty much saying don't touch anything if you don't understand what it does. But I'm here to help you understand it. Now let's go over these one by one. So your look horizontal speed and your look vertical speed are now your new sensitivities. So now this look sensitivity option is being grayed out because as you can see, this is the look sensitivity section. So instead of 1 setting, it's now giving you 6 settings. It's the same with the ADS sensitivity. So as you can see, the ADS is now grayed out because you've also gotten 5 options now to customize your ADS. So these 2 settings up here no longer apply. We've now gone into advanced mode. So if I just pick up my controller, as far as I know, these first 2 settings are just your sensitivity settings. So 100 would be max sense. So if I just go down to 50 and 50 and press apply and pick up my controller, my sensitivity is now 5.5. So that's currently what turn them both up to 80% and click apply. My sensors to advanced mode. So if I just pick up my controller, as far as I know, these first 2 settings are just to 50 and 50 and press apply and pick up my controller, my sensitivity is now 5.5. So that's currently what I'm understanding. So if I go back into those settings and I turn them both up to 80% and click apply, my sense is now 8.8. So that's basically what those 2 settings are. So they're pretty much just your sensitivity settings. So if you're running 8.8 sensitivity before, you put it on 80%. I used to run 10.10, so I'm going to put mine on 100%. Now the 2 new settings they've given us is turning horizontal boost and turning vertical boost. Now let me just quickly say that you see all these white lines in the sensitivities. All these white lines here means that that is the default settings. As you can see, if I just click that white line there, the default setting was 16. So I click this here. The default setting was 16. So a 16% boost is what the setting used to be before we could customize it. But basically what this setting means is that if I put them both to 100% and click apply, What this means is that when your analog stick is fully deflected or in full lock, so when my analog stick is in full lock and it can't go any further, that's when that boost sensitivity will come into play. So I have my horizontal and vertical boost on 100%, which means when my analog stick goes in full lock, my sensitivity will double. So my two look sensitivities are at 100% and my two boost sensitivities are 100%. So that means I'm playing on 1010, and when I'm in full lock, that will double. So I'll be on 2020 in full lock. So if I just demonstrate that now, I can show you that when I'm moving my analog stick, it's going really fast and I'm not at full lock yet, not at full lock. And then as soon as I hit full lock, as you can see, it doubles. So that's double the speed. That's not full lock. So that's what normal 1010 would be like. And then full lock, it doubles. As you can see, it's ridiculously fast. So these two boost settings is only when the analog stick is in full lock. I'm just going to keep mine on default at 16%. Let's move on. Now here's where it gets a little bit confusing. So the turning boost ramp time is how long it takes to get from your sensitivity to the boost sensitivity. So like I said earlier, if I have these on 100%, that means 1010 when I'm in full lock, that's 2020. And the boost ramp time is how long it takes to get from 1010 to 2020. Just try each to your, you can play around with those if you'd like to. And
Sterling, please stand by for exercise restart.
I'm so bossy, get off me. Ballers, I put numbers on the boards.
For the players.
Van de ene op de andere dag werden mijn hondenfoto's een internethit. En ik had niet eens een website. Toen er steeds meer belangstelling kwam, was het duidelijk. Nu heb ik er echt één nodig. Met Jimdo ging het heel makkelijk. Foto's uploaden, tekst schrijven, klaar. En toen ging het pas echt lopen. Meer honden, meer foto's, meer opdrachten. Te gek. Ik ben Christian, dit is Lotte en dit is onze Jimdo website. Maak het jezelf makkelijk. Bouw je eigen website met Jimdo.
Don't forget the
Fortnite maybe made the biggest change it's ever made for controllers today, and just completely revamping the sensitivities and settings for how you use your controller. You might be thinking that I'll explain what that means in a bit, so don't worry, but we're gonna be hopping right into it, and I'm gonna take you guys through all the way from the start and what you should be doing. There's no best setting out yet because
like the video and you want the regular sensitivity acceleration, because what it does when you amp speeds.
To build sense 1.9 edit. That's like pretty much the same as what it was. I think that's just normal. Used
Welcome to Metal. We're excited you're joining our community. First, you can start any game like you normally would. Metal is always running in the background.
you